I was working with my boy Jimmy, and we was moving
Oh
and grooving,
man,
but it's all good.
That's what's up.
what a
We have
disaster!
fun. We have fun. Anytime I'm with my friend, I have fun. So it doesn't
That's
matter.
what's up. I guess Jim gonna tell the same story. How was your day, Jim?
Yeah, listen, it was just good to be around Mook. We were handing each other tools, getting aggravated, run to Home Depot. Still didn't figure it out. And we finally got it to a friend of mine, and right,
Yes.
that guy took care of it. I got to buy them lunch tomorrow, so
And
there's
thanks to
another
New
50 bucks.
Yorkers, because this New York gas station gave him a plug for this next guy, and we went there. So
That's
yeah,
right. That's
let's
right.
not bash New York.
Hey, man, I'm going to
Hey, in
miss
New
New
York,
York.
and everybody knows somebody who can help you with that thing.
That's a fact.
Listen, you know what? I want to tell you one thing. New Yorkers, when the shit hits the fan, we are reliable to each other. We'll do anything for each other, and that's the truth.
I remember
I mean,
Except
you
for
that.
the
saw
guy,
that big
except for
text
the
I sent
guys
out
on the
today.
road that cut us off today, and then the woman that cut. Except for those people.
Jimmy was going absolutely insane, but
Y'all need to
he's under
have
a lot of
after
pressure.
work stories
Yeah,
and
my
have a
boy is
whole
under a
show
lot of
about
pressure.
what be
But yeah,
happening.
we good though.
Oh
We
yeah.
good. It's my best friend right now. You feel me? Always, and that's my boy Jimmy. All day.
Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
Jimmy,
Listen, you're my brother, man. That's it. Yeah, the minute I met you, Mook, you were my brother. The minute we did that movie, you knew damn well. Especially when Jeanette downed that bottle of Crown Royal and didn't give anybody even a shot, man. That was
We didn't.
insane.
Lord.
she
Me and
was.
you
She
looked at
was
each
something
other and
else.
said, "Damn, she can drink."
Yeah, for real.
A
Malika,
whole bottle?
how was your week or whatever your day?
My day was pretty good, man. I ain't got no complaints. I'm alive. I had a couple of joints to smoke. I was doing good.
Okay,
Shit.
okay,
Did you feel
okay.
me driving through Washington D.C.?
I'm not in DC anymore, Jim. I'm down south now.
Virginia. She's in that Virginia.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
I'm down by the beach.
She
You
right near the
moved?
beach.
Well, I got
I,
two spots, Jim, but I ain't gonna put all my business on the air.
oh no, let's keep that a secret. You
Don't need
remind
no
me
folks
of the
rolling up on me and
Equalizer.
get mad about what I say. Shit.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. You remind me of the Equalizer.
Yo, I
Denzel
want
was
y'all to
sneaking
check
around
out
with two
Shut Up and Just
places too.
Laugh. It's a movie, very funny. It's
hmm
Jimmy's movie, and it's a whole conglomerate of people that's great people that came together in a collective. And we put together this thing. It's great. So check it out one day. Shut Up and Just Laugh. You can see the preview on YouTube, but go ahead, Malika. I'm sorry. I
No,
just feel
no,
like
great
something
plug,
they need
great
to
plug.
see.
Can we put that preview on our channel so
Yeah, I'm gonna do
everybody can
that
see?
next episode. I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Even if it's just sitting on our channel, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's.
Congrats, Jimmy. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, bro.
Oh no, Malik. It's when we did it, I did it for everybody. I did it for everybody to be involved. When I first came out and everybody said, "Oh, the director's coming in," I went like this: "Where the fuck is everybody?" And the electrician was a Chinese guy, stuck his head behind the screen, and he went, "Waiting for you to call us." And I said, "Well, who the hell's going to smoke this weed with me and do the film?" And after that, it was just a big party. It was about everybody. So
Yeah,
that was
Damn, I
what's
feel like
so
I missed
beautiful
out.
about the movie.
it's definitely fun experience.
Yeah, the movie was about everybody and their opinion, not just my opinion. I wanted to see what other people felt. Right, Mook? You saw that.
Yeah,
Hey, what'd
yeah.
you think of that? Yeah, we had fun, man. We ate good. We did the right thing for each other, and that was important.
That's a
Nobody
Oh,
fact.
was a
that's
high and
awesome,
mighty
man.
moron.
Yeah,
Nope.
see, it's always nice to work in atmospheres like that where everybody
You
can
ain't
kind of come
kidding,
together
Malik.
and do it.
You're so right, and
Yeah,
it's so damn easy, man.
it really
Makes
is.
Lose
it
Cause
your
it's
easy.
one
ego.
Makes
team,
it
one
fun.
fight.
That's
One
right,
team, one
baby.
fight. We all got the same effort. But
You
let's
got
talk
it,
about
mama.
so one team, one fight. It looks like we got Brittney released, and I know we were talking about this a little bit on the chat, man. So yeah, how do y'all feel? Was the trade a fair trade?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Was the trade a fair trade?
What
Like
trade?
Brittney Griner for
Oh
the arms
yeah.
dealer.
Okay, well, you know the deep dark secret of that?
Go ahead,
What's the
Jimmy,
deep
because I'm gonna
dark
go
secret?
next.
Okay, that was the only trade. They weren't giving up that other guy. They weren't giving him up no matter what we
Yeah, but
said.
what was it a fair? Was it a fair trade or not? That's the question.
Well, it,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if it was a fair trade, Mook. When it comes down to reality and politics, Russia was not giving up the military guy. They were not. And it was off the table. So there really is no fair. Do I think it's fair? Absolutely not. You know,
Yeah,
like
because
Malika
there's
said,
a teacher over there as well, Jim.
yeah, you know, look, but she is a woman, and as a man, the woman goes first. So I was glad to see her out of there. She's a harmless person. You know, what pisses me off about Russia, she was there supporting their basketball league, and she was a big part of that. She actually was a famous star in Russia as well as being in the women's basketball league. But she is a woman. But Russia, whether you want to believe it or not, Russia was not giving up the military guy. They were
Yeah, but
not.
again, there was a teacher over there that had been an international teacher for 35 years from Pennsylvania. He's still over there.
Yes. Yeah, you know, Malik, you know what's look, have you guys ever been in Russia?
No.
No, I don't
It
plan
is
on
the
that. No,
coldest.
I never want to go there.
Well,
yeah, ain't nothing good.
I've been to Moscow, and I've been to Belarus. It is the coldest people, the coldest atmosphere you could ever experience. The
So
police
why would you
stopped
take
me.
weed over there?
What?
If you know that shit, if you know it, why would she take it over there?
Well, listen, you know, again, they're disciplinarians, and again, you have to understand, even in World War II, Russia, they're demonic and very deranged society. They'll kill a young child and a human being, or they'll rape young. It doesn't matter. They have
So
a
I don't know.
criticism, you know. But the bottom line is,
Was it a fair trade, Jimmy?
I don't think it was a fair trade at all, of course, but that's beside the point. It was the only trade. That's what I'm
Well,
saying, Luke.
ain't no only trade. Sometimes,
I mean, you trade or you don't.
yeah, you trade or you don't. Sometimes it's
No,
like, wait
well,
a minute.
Russia said, you look, this is what we're giving you. You want her, you take her. We're not
So
giving
it
up
sounds
this.
like Russia's in control. So Russia's running
Well,
that.
Russia
you know
made
what's
the
going to
deal.
happen now that they caught these 7 guys. There's going to be another negotiation platform, because Russia's going to want these guys back, and now they're going to have to play hardball because Russia wants them back, and now America has a little bit of a play. They might want the colonel, the retired colonel. I don't think they care about the other ones, but Russia does want the colonel back.
See,
And
what
I don't know
happened
if
is the public, the public and the media made her situation bigger, and it's rightfully so. You know, she was just a girl that went out there, played basketball, and she got arrested. Yeah, but at the same time, there's other people that got arrested out there that's held out there now, and they don't have no chance of getting free. There's no signs of them getting free no time soon. So it's like the media builds up shit. And is that right or wrong for the media to make her
right.
situation more important
Yeah, of course,
than
of
everybody
course.
So
else's? You know what I mean? And then you release some scumbag asshole. Wait,
that's the
what
arms
about? Do
dealer.
you know anything about this dude that we released, Nia?
Yeah,
Malika?
he's an arms dealer. He was an
Yeah, he's
arms
an
dealer.
army guy. Yeah.
So you
No,
got a
an
basketball
arms
player and an
dealer.
arms
An
dealer.
arms dealer.
But he was directly working with the military.
Yeah, but he's still selling
No, you're right.
guns.
No, Malik, you're 100%
And
right,
these
babe.
guns are ending up on our streets that you are so anti.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's crazy. Now, on the flip side, okay, so I feel 2 ways about it, right? Like, about time a sister's getting some justice. About fucking time. About time a black person is being a black
I don't know
woman.
if she got justice either, regardless, because she been in there for a minute, like
She's been
a
in there
good,
for a minute.
and for
But
a
it's
little
about
stupid
time.
shit.
It's about time that they feel like, because if we're keeping it a buck, unfortunately, the black woman is the lowest on the totem pole.
Well, I agree. Yes, that's very true.
And so for them to put up that and go get her, I'm proud of my country for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Now,
I agree with
was
you.
it a
I
fair
You
believe.
gotta be
trade?
strategic.
I
You can't be
disagree.
letting go arms dealers.
No, and that's what I'm saying.
Come on,
If the
man.
question was
Well,
it a
that's
fair
what I
trade?
meant by
And my
having the
answer is
military,
no.
right? But I was glad. I was glad she's a woman, and I was glad even that she's a black woman. That makes it even more appropriate. But I was very glad. I was happy about
Yeah,
that
I'm glad
because
too. But as an American, I got
Yeah,
kids in America,
I don't want
and
nobody
I don't
again.
really like. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, like you going to Russia, that's an example for everybody else. Like, You go into fucking these countries, don't fuck around or whatever else, like, or don't go.
Exactly.
I don't want her to
And
be
if
there.
you go
Don't get
into
me
the
wrong.
Middle
I
East,
didn't want her to be in jail, not at all. But
if,
we let go of an arms dealer, fucking scumbag who's gonna be back at doing the shit he
doing
do.
what he was doing, and this is how those illegal guns get into our country and get into these
But
hands
listen,
of these criminals that are killing people on the street.
Yes, thank you.
yeah, but let me tell you something. Russia wants that control. They need those guys over there, the teacher from PA and the military guy, because again, Russia is a country that doesn't give up their tools. And if they have ammunition, they're going to hold on to it. Yeah, let's give a Briner. No, we're holding on to them because if something happens, they know they're desperate because they're losing in the war. They had espionage. I don't know if you
You're
just
right.
read
They are desperate.
7 people were just arrested, so they're not stupid. Yeah, just take Briner. So what? She had a little weed. Yeah, well, we got him back. You know
We're
what? We
not
should.
making that case. We're saying, yeah, they're not stupid. They won in this situation. That's
Yeah,
what
they
we're
definitely
saying.
won.
So
It
you're
was
saying
not
the
a
same
fair
thing we're
trade.
saying.
We're saying
Yeah.
it's not a fair trade.
These motherfuckers won in this situation, and how's that going to affect us and our kids in the future? It's
No, it's
disgusting
not.
to me.
Mook, right now they're threatening nuclear war right now because we're sending in Patriot missiles. That is going to devastate Russia. The Patriot missile was started by Ronald Reagan, and it is the most powerful defense system even today. And Russia is pissed off because they know Biden said, "Hey, fuck this. We're gonna end this craziness." Because, and he doesn't want to put us in there, but again, the platform is holding on to whatever power they can, and they don't have much
I
power.
mean, I get it,
It's,
but again, we still have to man up too and grab our big balls. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Oh
Like
yeah, no,
we've got to
Malik, I
man up
agree
too
with
and
you,
say
babe.
that we ain't fucking with you like that. And nah, it's cool, keeper. Like we
Malik,
got to be able to
I
man
agree
up
with you.
and say
I
that
want to
type
hear
of
from
shit.
Dutchie, a military experience, but I'm going to say this. As
Dutchie,
You can
American,
show them all
hey
our
I'm
cards.
gonna
baby.
say this though, Malika. As an American, it's not a fair trade. I didn't want her to be there though. Don't get me wrong. I want her to be
Yeah, I don't
free,
want her to be
but
there
it's
either.
not
But
a
it's not.
fair trade. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. If you get
It's,
caught up,
it's,
I
you get caught
agree.
up, and that's it. I'm
I
done on this
agree.
topic.
And
Russia is a
so,
disgusting place, man.
as America, we should have grabbed our big balls and said, "This is not the trade we're willing to make. We will take somebody that did not intentionally break the law." You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because we're talking about prisoners of war over there.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
pretty sinister, man. Russia's
Yeah,
a sinister place. I've been to Moscow and St. Petersburg. I never want to go back again.
Jimmy,
Beautiful.
don't fucking play, nigga. You love Russia. Don't play. You love it.
All right,
Don't
Dutchy,
lie.
what you
I
got?
can't even
What you
believe
got,
you're
Dutchy?
saying that. I
You
don't even
love
know
the
why you're
Russian
saying it.
women. You love the whole thing.
Look,
No, my
But I'm
girlfriend's
let Dutchy
Ukrainian.
know.
My girlfriend's
You got to jump off
Ukrainian.
this
That's a
topic.
complete difference.
all right. I'm done. I'm
You
done on
said
that
your
topic. Let
girlfriend's
me hear
Ukrainian.
Dutchy as a military, background and all that
What,
on this
Malik? My
topic.
girlfriend's Ukrainian, yes.
You got a refugee, Jimmy?
Yes, she is a refugee. You ain't shit, man. She's in Moldova right now. She's scared shit. Her building was bombed about 4 months ago in Odessa. But her girlfriends are missing. She can't get a hold of anybody. There's no heat or hot water. She's a nervous wreck. She cries every day. And imagine us being a refugee. It's very scary and sad,
How
But
the hell
that,
did you meet her? You met her after this?
I am a
oh, I've
fucking
been to the
refugee. What are
Ukraine
you
about
talking
12
about?
He been
times, honey.
there. He going there. He
I've been
loves
there
it.
12 times. It's actually beautiful. The people are beautiful. It's
I
a
think
beautiful
so.
country.
I agree. I think so.
No, they're really
Dutchy,
nice,
what you
man.
got? All right, let's let Dutchy kick in.
Yeah. Let's
What you
let
got,
Dutchy
buddy?
come in.
One, I am a refugee. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Whoop,
Shit.
whoop.
Number two,
Uh-oh.
if you live in this country, you're a fucking refugee, bro.
Oh yeah.
If you make under a certain amount, you're a fucking refugee. As far as the trade was the worst shit I'd ever seen in my life.
Oh man.
It is. Now I will say this. Let me back up. Did she do some illegal shit? Yes, but also depends on who you asking. There's two ways you could play this. Either she did some illegal shit that she had been doing and finally got caught, or Russia knows who the fuck is coming in and out of there. They know what she's doing. She's a big, well-known ball player. So
Yeah.
I think they allowed it for so long, and this time for political reasons. You know what? Nab her ass. We need her. We need our dude back. We need John Wick. because we need some shit. There's only one or two that could have happened, but either way, I know everybody's she's a black woman and I want to see her come home and all this other shit. I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because if my black ass went over there, guess what? They ain't coming to get me. So I don't care what color she was. The fact was, and I don't care that she was a woman either. The fact was, you're in a country that you're more familiar with. You said fuck the US. Okay. And it's one thing to say it in your own household, but you've spoken about this country publicly.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, so she's anti-America. She has yes, look it up.
Yeah, you know, I did want to comment on that, but I heard it.
We can't say.
But you know, Dutch, I didn't want to say anything.
I am absolutely. Y'all know. You come on, Bush. You know, unless I ain't gonna put it out there. I don't want to look like an asshole.
Wow.
But I will say allegedly. But 1 second. Let me.
I heard it too, Luke.
Okay.
Brittney Griner's anti-American statements.
Damn, Bush, I ain't never heard it either.
I never heard it, but I believe them. These are my friends. I believe it, but it's like...
Yeah, but like Dutch, I didn't want... Yeah, wow, look at that. Wow. You know, this is what I mean. You know, Amok, I heard it, but I didn't know. I didn't have evidence of it. And like Dutch just said, look at this. You see, man, that's fucked up.
But you know, when you look at certain conspiracy movies, you know how the media, the power, the movies that come from reality, but... I trust Dutch, you know, I believe it. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. Well, you could just saw that, you know, this is what I mean. There's shit you don't know. And I agree with Dutch. You know, I don't think it was a fair trade at all. Am I glad the girl is safe? Yeah, regardless of her opinion. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of things I don't like about this country, but also there's a lot of things that I love about this country.
You got kids.
I feel like here's how I feel. I feel like if we're gonna talk shit about, I mean, like we live here. It's like me. I'm gonna talk shit about my sister, but you can't do it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
You get what I'm saying? So we're amongst each other. We're amongst family. We're all from here. You get what I'm saying? So you don't get to go and live and make all this money in Russia and do all this other shit and then shit on the nation that raised you, that birthed you. And then
You're right.
No, Dutch, you got a good point. That's the truth.
I need help now. You guys, I'm in fucking trouble. Russia's got me. But it was just fuck us though, sis. It was just fuck us though. So in that regard, that's one subject. So now you look at, that's why people are really upset about the Marines.
But every American has the right to have their opinions and their views.
They do.
She shouldn't be in the prison in Russia because of her views and whatever else, because she's still American, if she like it or not. So
she's still American, but let me ask you a question. Do I get to talk shit about my sister to all of y'all and totally shit on my sister, right? Y'all have heard me talk cash shit about her. And then, fuck, man, I got a light bill I gotta fucking pay. Motherfucker, I can close. I just talk shit about. Damn, sis, are you gonna help me still? And guess what?
Right.
And my sister still goes and she helps me with this light bill. And she's like, all right, you know what? I know you talk shit about me, but I'm gonna give you this money. And because ain't nobody else gonna help you, but I'm gonna help you.
But what's this whole thing about Biden's approval rating? You feel me? Jimmy?
I think it was. I think it had nothing to do with him doing the right thing. I think it's because we're in 2023. And I think that goes for all politicians. I'm not singling him out. I think all politicians right now have a sense of urgency because the world is in shambles. COVID has fucked up so much shit, and that we're kind of like, we're open to anything right now. Like I said, once we see monks smoking meth, bro, we're fucked. So we're pretty much open to just about anything right now, and they're taking advantage. All of them, Democratic, Republican, liberal, everybody right now is.
Well, let's talk about the fact that she's gay, and she has a wife, and that was Obama's.
I don't think her being gay, honestly.
I think that got something to do with it too. I think that got.
Here's why I don't, because she's
married, correct? Is she married?
Another woman, and it's not. I don't care what people do.
Who's in the public, who made statements, who everybody knows and loves. She's not just a wife. She's somebody that knows how to speak.
But I don't think that's why Russia locked her up. I don't think Russia did it because she was.
No, I didn't say Russia. I said Biden.
Oh well, yeah, she's gay. He just passed this bill for the same or equal marriage, and also she's black. She's gay. She's a stereotype
with dreads. You
Oh,
see
yeah.
how they made the whole thing about they cut off her
So look-
signature dreads because of this or that. Like, yeah. Well,
But you know what though? Here's the fucked up thing about it. We are the face for bullshit.
But
right?
the Crown Act won't pass.
Right.
So here's why I say we're the face for bullshit. COVID happens. Who face do you see? You see black people. The
Yeah,
West Nile.
COVID screwed everything up, man.
So with all of this stuff, we have become the face for certain things, good, bad, and indifferent. So let's put aside all the infectious diseases that they stick our face on, HIV and all this other shit. Let's focus on right. So now let's focus on the good part. So since we're the face of everything now, she's the face of. We have this athlete. She's a gay.
wow.
Male,
She's the face
black.
of a lot of stuff. She's the face
Yeah.
of a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, good point.
So
that's
so
why
it makes sense. It makes sense. It's inviting. You know what? It brings us back to the old American way. She's one of ours. We love her. She's gay. We don't care. She's black. We love her.
And she had dreads.
And she had dreads.
That's a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff. Yeah.
And it does make us look less corporate.
Liberal.
Yes,
It makes us look liberal and less threatening.
You understand? It makes us look more inviting and that's the fucked up thing, bringing the Marine home. Now, me, of course, we all agree that it was a shitty, stupid ass trade. But I want y'all to look at devil's advocacy. Bring the Marine home. Does it make us look patriotic? Yeah. But guess what? Also, you leave the black girl in there. Y'all just leave her in there, and she doesn't get to come home. It's because she's gay. It's because she's black.
It's more detrimental to America.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's more detrimental to his political career.
Not just political.
No, not just political.
Hey, but did you guys hear the press secretary? You know, she's a very smart woman, the press secretary we have now.
No, why?
And I'm very proud of her. But I want to tell you something. She said that is the only deal we were able to make. Because guess what? Russia at this point shouldn't be negotiating with us, and they don't give a shit. If I was president, I tell them, listen, I'm going to blow up your Russian ass. In 2 seconds, you don't pull out of Ukraine. And that's the end of it. But besides the point, this political stuff and this game that we all play with everything,
but
we
Jimmy,
had no choice.
You can't say that, Jimmy.
You say that now, but like, do you know the state our military is in? Do you know how many people are still volunteering
For our military?
I don't know. So
it's 1.6% of our nation's it's 1.6% of the population.
Well, you think that's bad, Malik?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I got to be honest with you.
Because
listen,
that's who protects your rights to say what you just said.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so Dutch, what I'm saying is, you know, we've become more sophisticated. And we are not a field military anymore. We are now, we're coming up very close to having hypersonic weapons. And again, we've proven without having our military even involved, but yes, we are involved. We're strategically telling you, Ukraine.
Involved, but we can't.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't mean physically.
But at the end of the day, you still need boots on the ground. Wherever you go, you still need boots on the ground.
Can I ask
Nia, Malika, I'm sorry. We can't
Chinese?
change this debate.
You want to speak Chinese?
I say it's Chinese? A fucked up trade. Jimmy, what do you say? Is it a fair trade?
Listen, again, I already said, I agree, you know. I'm more concerned about what Dutch and Malik are saying about the military because honestly, I know. Yeah, I want to hear their opinion strongly about.
I can keep it short. I can keep it real short. If you don't want to speak Chinese, we are very important. If you do not want to be speaking Chinese, dog, we need our military people. If you don't want to be speaking Chinese, is the only way I can say it.
Well, Dutch, you're involved in it and you know more than me. So I want to ask you a question because, again, you're like, hey, you're my guru, sort of say, you know. I know what I'm reading and what we're doing with the intelligence, but so you're saying that our military is diminishing? Like people are not wanting to go into the military anymore and we're losing our depth to have our people, like Malik said, on the ground.
I know a lot of born soldiers.
And what's happening isn't just people not wanting to go. Going into the military is not like it used to be. It's not as relaxed as it used to be. It's a lot more stricter. Remember, they're not drafting anymore. You have to have they do check your credit to go into the Air Force. A lot of people don't know that. In order to get in the Air Force, you have to have a credit check. They don't do that for any other branch of service. You have to look at the number of pilots. People think military, they think infantry. So they're thinking war, but they're not thinking about medics. They're not thinking about all these other things, these computer techs. Where do you think a lot of your ITs come from? A lot of them are prior service. You're good ITs that work that are contracted. Most of them are prior service. These are the people that keep the lights on the base. So really, technically, imagine the things that you essentially need are going on most of these bases. There's 11 bases here that keep the lights on this island. Without that, these people are fucked, bro.
Wow.
That's a simple, short way for me to, without getting into a lot of,
Yeah, I feel you. But Malika, we got to go to the next topic. So,
all right, so let's talk about.
I say it's a bad trade.
Yeah, I think we all agree. It's a fucked up
absolutely.
Trade. Yeah.
I mean, okay, I'm done with that topic.
All right, so let's talk about P. Diddy. Is he the next Nick Cannon?
What makes you say that, Malika?
Because he's got a harem. He's got an actual harem.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you, Josh. He's out of control, man.
But you gotta explain it to certain people. What do you mean by that? Is he the next Nick Cannon?
So this dude got 7 kids now. He just had a baby. The baby mama, I guess, is Young Miami. She kind of pissed off because they just caught him on camera walking with some other chick holding hands with her.
And she's a hot Asian broad. Like
she's pretty.
Diddy is man.
So would y'all like to hear? Y'all like to? Would y'all like to hear?
Man, money will get you anything, right?
Wait.
But I've been listening
I got
to
some.
What's up, B-Rad?
What up, B-Rad?
B-Rad, my boy.
So listen. Okay, here's the tea on that, right? So in the comparison, Malika. No, he is not the next Nick Cannon because Nick did this shit in less than 2 years. This motherfucker had I don't know how many kids. See,
he's bigger than Nick Cannon.
Over a span of what 20, 30 years. He done had 7 kids. Nick did this shit on speed date type time.
That's true.
This motherfucker done had like he's on.
You're right.
Yeah, within 2 to 3 years, Nick has had about 10 children, whereas Diddy has had a 20, 30 year career and has had children. What up, Jeff Short?
What up, Jeff?
But here's the difference between Nick and Diddy. Nick has control over his bitches. Diddy does not.
You don't think Diddy got control over his
Hell no, because there's a girl that's arguing right now. They're right now.
Young Miami.
They're beefing. And then JT jumps in.
You don't think Diddy like that, though? He got his young black bitch mad about it.
But
the girl Miami JT, bad. I don't give a fuck.
She is, but she's pretty. They put the other Asian girl on blast and said, well, he sent you to the chop shop. Y'all know what the chop shop is.
Yeah.
So one girl is mad because this one Asian chick just had a baby, but the other Asian chick that he's been seeing, he sent her to the abortion clinic. So it's messy. Wow. It's super messy, and it's all over Twitter. Nick had no control. That's because he was Mr. Carey. Nick was never. She was never.
You know what? This hip hop culture, we never grasped the concept of mortality, and we're gonna be gone. And he looking at his son. He lost a wife, mind you. He dealt with the death and all that. He's looking at his son King Combs, who got a hit record out right now. He's looking at his creation, who got a hit record on the charts with him at the same time. Like that could change a person. He probably knocked the girl up before his son became a star, King Combs. But it's just I feel like these black men, these powerful black men, and powerful white men too. It's like they looking at the idea of mortality and they realizing that you gotta spread that around, spread that seed around. You feel me? If you got the means to do it. If you're a broke motherfucker, stop having babies. But I don't disagree with these rich dudes having babies if they're able to take care of them in the right way. You feel me? But that's just my opinion. Go ahead.
Do we think that Diddy's gonna have more kids behind that theory?
Definitely.
I mean,
totally, without a doubt.
For all we know, he might have paid for her to go to the chop shop too, and she just chose not to. Because you can pay. One might have said, "Okay, I'll do it," and she might have been the one that said, "No, fuck this shit. I'm not doing it." So
you don't really know the situation.
Look at Nick Cannon. His dad was a gangster from Lincoln Park. I don't know if his dad is. I don't know what's the situation with dad, but Diddy's dad was a gangster who died in the field. Real drug boy, died, got
Yeah, he
killed.
was a drug guy.
And you got to think about that when you think about a kid. I mean, a dude that lost his dad. I feel like that's different. It changes a person. If you got the money and the means, you like, I want to have a bunch of kids. Fuck it. That's just my opinion. Jimmy, what you think, man? What you think about this?
Nah, Mook, I think it's just women throwing themselves at these guys because they're
Yeah, but
rich,
we
they're
know
loaded, they're
that. But
famous,
come on,
and
man.
they want to be in the limelight, and they want to have that life. They want to go on the cruises, they want to go to the
You think these?
islands and
You
drive in a fancy
But
car.
you
It's all
taking
a
away from
mystique,
these
bro. That's
guys who built what they. You think they got a lot of discipline to build what they got. It wasn't just they didn't just
And
do.
Diddy wasn't having kids a long
These
time
people have been
ago.
rich
You know
for a
what I'm
long
saying?
time, Malika. You know it. These people they've been building it for a long time. It ain't just a spur of the moment. Nick Cannon or Diddy, they've been rich and smart for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
They're not stupid.
yeah. And women throw themselves at Nick Cannon, man. Just like they throw themselves at P. Diddy. You got to
But
remember, Mook, it
this is
doesn't
my
matter
point.
what you look like. I mean, look at Jay-Z and look at who he
This
married,
is my
Beyonce.
point.
I mean, he's not a very handsome dude, but it
Women
doesn't
throwing
make a
themselves
difference.
at me
He's
too.
loaded.
But a smart
Yeah,
motherfucker.
well,
Yeah,
Mook,
but
I
nobody
understand
wants
I'm
to
that,
be a
nobody, but
single
I'm just
but
parent.
saying.
Look, let's just keep it a buck too. Nobody really wants to be a single parent, right? And so these dudes, while they're throwing that money at them and all that other stuff, I mean, they're not able to spend that time. Their time gets cut on some level.
right,
And
yeah,
so it's not like
that's
you're
true.
really being a dad. You're just paying money to your boo thing of the month to have your baby and raise them, and that's what you're paying for.
You think these dudes didn't deal with the stress of a woman throwing herself at them and then the bitch
No,
was
no,
like, see,
I'm sure they have. I'm
I'm
sure they
talking to,
have.
and they after a certain amount of years and after time they learn how to maneuver through these situations. But then they realize, oh, I really want more kids. I really want to. Because if they didn't, I really believe that
But what's the purpose of
this
having
shit
them?
is on purpose. That's what I believe. I
No,
believe
and
it's
it
on
probably
purpose.
is. But what's the purpose
I,
of having
I think
them if you're not there to
I
raise
think
them?
it's bragging rights, and I'm sorry. I
Nah,
experienced Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal paid off. Steven Seagal had to pay off almost maybe 50, 60 women from suing him and going after him, and because he was Steven Seagal, and they tried to have his baby. I witnessed it. I think the whole lifestyle and all the shit is stupid, and disgusting because it is. Here's a guy that has a woman in his life. Where's his love? Where's his compassion? Where's his empathy for one woman? You guys are married, and there's a big difference with being married and living a rich single life like that, and just devouring women as they come up to you. I'm sorry, I'm an old-fashioned guy. I want one woman. I like stability, but again, I don't have the money that they have to say, look, how do you feel? What do you think you do? You're a rich guy. Women are all over you, and this just happens. You get
Well,
emotional for a minute, and then they lose their interest, and they go somewhere else.
well, the reason
I don't think it's that complicated,
Young
and I don't.
Miami is talking shit is because she's pissed. That means her feelings got involved. That means he hurt her feelings on
yeah,
some
that's
level.
Yeah,
true.
And
Good
yeah,
so
point.
on that
I
level,
think it's an ego thing for her.
And her image
yeah. I
too.
agree. I
it hurt
agree.
her image.
I think she knew what it was. Here's what I think. So about a month, so the baby was born in October. He didn't just have this baby. This baby was born in October. Around October, Young Miami stopped following Diddy. And then she had this picture where he done sent all these elaborate roses. That bitch already knew about it. He already told her. So now it didn't hit the net, and now it's embarrassing. And she don't want to look like,
The
because
side piece.
Her image, I
academics make
think,
the
kind of a big part of it. Because
yeah,
I'm sure Diddy
Yeah.
communicating with her. I'm
yeah,
pretty
and
sure of that.
academics made that whole big old thing, and everybody knows who academics is. The problem with these celebrities is they don't know how to not respond to shit on Beyonce's internet. They don't know how. They can't help themselves. Cardi can't help herself, and I love Cardi. Meg can't help herself. They can't, and that's part of why this trial is fucked up.
We
Because
coming back to that. Keep going.
Yeah, we can do that.
I have so much information on that trial, but I have something I might have to
Yo,
jump
please,
on.
we want to hear that. Let's get into it now then. Fuck it.
Okay,
Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta go quick. So let me speed through it.
Megan Thee Stallion. They
So
say she's Megan
right
the
now
Lion.
they saying she's lying. Some people saying she's not lying, but it's not looking good for Megan because now Kelsey's finally. And I just read right now, as of the last 15 minutes, and the trial is done for the night. She does not remember seeing who shot Meg.
Oh, wow.
She did not see who shot Meg. She did not see Meg bleeding. She does not. She heard gunshots. She doesn't know where they come from. This is going to create reasonable doubt. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, she got immunity. See, people are getting confused with her pleading the fifth. Yes, after she took an immunity deal. And why do we take immunity deals, everybody?
Yeah.
We
Get off
talking,
with
Yeah.
you lying
Because
shit.
you don't want to incriminate yourself for
Yeah, you don't want to get caught in your lies, man.
So she got immunity, then she testified and pled the fifth. Before she opened her mouth, because the lawyer was like, nope, I need to see that she's going to get immunity and she's not going to be charged for anything. They just asked her, did Tory pay for her lawyer? You know what she said?
I think she's a liar. But go ahead.
I don't. I'm going to tell you why I think it's fucked up. If you're fucking my man, you're the famous bitch, okay? You're the one that's famous. I'm not. And I've been your friend since Mija to a grasshopper. You fuck a dude, I'm broke, but I'm still fucking celebrity dudes. But you're drunk all the time and you making an ass out of yourself and me. Now you go and you fuck behind me and you're my best friend. You're the one that's famous. I just put you in this girl's shoes because nobody's really looking at Kelsey's position. She was fucking with Tory first. It then came out that Megan has slept with several other of her boyfriends. Bitch, you already have it all. You got to take my men too.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Now I get invited to college
So
parties.
Megan's not a good bitch. She ain't a good bitch.
From
Yeah,
Tory.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Now, this is where that's why people are not paying attention to the fact that this girl could have shot. Imagine your best friend, and you just found out in the heat of a drunk ass moment, all y'all are drunk. There was coke involved. See, I don't think people remembered that. Kelsey Tory had coke on them. There was coke involved. There's alcohol involved, and I just found out that could have fucked my best, my man, or I didn't, or she fucked three of them. I didn't fuck three of her men. And one of us got all the money.
But I'm sorry, they know Tory wasn't their man. I feel like both of them knew that.
True, he had two other women, but
you still don't fuck behind your best friend. That's
never.
Never.
So nobody's really, and that's why Megan's been lying, because now that it's coming out, everybody's looking at her like, oh. So what they're saying about you is true, and now it's in court. Went on Gayle King and told a bald-faced lie. No, I wasn't intimate with him. But now you're in court. Well, yeah, because I didn't want to be judged because who I'm sleeping with. Bitch, that's part of the case. That has to create a motive for why the fuck this shit happened. You sleeping with him is motive for drama for somebody to get shot.
Somebody asked if Jimmy got a YouTube channel. It's coming. Mob tales and all that. But look, Dutch. She told the police in the beginning, this girl, I don't know Megan's friend's name, but she told the police a certain shit in the beginning, basically insinuate that Tory shot them.
Yes, and now they write that from the deposition. They can't use it.
Yeah, because now she's saying
that's totally bizarre,
so
man.
that tells me a lot.
So here's what that should tell you. Now, I could get with Megan saying that she was scared because of the George Floyd thing, because we know that that's a very true statement. You don't feel safe. I get that. But here's the problem with that. You lied about that. You also lied about if y'all were intimate. Then you lied about you waited till your friend got sick with COVID to fuck her man, right?
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, that's how she ended up fucking Tory. She got sick.
No,
I could
ladies like
believe
to have
that.
fun, and I love ladies for that. They
Now,
love to have
yeah,
fun.
but I could believe that. I think Dutch is right.
Jenner hasn't said anything because Kylie was still with Travis. And Tory was in the pool with her, flirting with her, and that's how all this shit started. So that means she gonna have to tell, well, yeah, I was kind of flirting with this motherfucker too in my pool.
You bitch.
Right. You know what I mean? So this shit messy.
They hate that.
So
How dare her?
It's all coming out. And Tory, at the end of it all, you bitches got into it over a 5'3" motherfucker.
Yeah, because
all of y'all.
But he like Prince.
But jealousy makes a person more bigger than they are.
But there was jealousy. There had to be jealousy. Here's if Kelsey,
without a doubt, it was all jealousy, man. It ain't nothing else but it.
Industry shit. From what I'm gathering,
Very bizarre to read about it. It really
here's
is.
why I say that it was jealousy before the industry shit. If y'all been friends since y'all were young, how many times are you gonna fuck my man and I know about it, and you keep fucking dudes behind me? How many times are you gonna?
And we remain friends.
Yeah, I know, and I love that about females. I like that.
And then until I finally snap, and there's alcohol involved. So for all we know,
dirty.
she could have.
Oh my God!
They could have been over the gun. Megan lied out saying she was walking away first. Now she's seen. Which one was it? Were you walking away? Because if you're walking away, you don't know who shot you. But they both could be mad for fucking both of them.
Dutch, I can't fathom who you think shot her. I don't think Tory shot her.
Tory absolutely did not shoot her. I do not think Tory shot her. 5 times no less. They also took that dance shit. He never said that.
I'm an artist.
Jesus.
Megan and Tory's lyrics and his music. I don't think
it really is a bizarre story, man.
I don't think
it really is.
Bush, if you feel that way, I mean, the girl is a hoe, so she may fuck your bestie too.
I don't give a fuck. Good. I'm still my good. Let me stop.
You are disgusting. Shame on you.
The level of confidence. Now, here's also what might be going on. Since Kelsey says she can't remember if Tory paid for her lawyer, and because he did the immunity thing.
So he did, I think.
I think because that was his girl.
Talking about you on the
think about it. Megan was not his girl. Kelsey was, and he fucked over her by fucking her best friend. The least you can do, motherfucker, is pay for my lawyer. The least you can do is give me hush money.
Yeah, I agree to that, man. I agree with that. I think that's true. I think that's true.
Yeah, it says she's the one. My best friend fucked you. Y'all better make this shit. If she don't make this shit right, you make it right. So what could have happened?
That makes sense, man. That makes a lot of sense.
Since I fucked up, I'm gonna pay you, but baby, here's what you got. I have to make them have reasonable doubt, so me and you both can skate out of this, because we're the only two that can go to jail for this shit. Megan can't go to jail.
Yeah, man. It's fucking strange.
It makes sense for them to get together and create reasonable doubt, because guess what? Tory, you fucked my best friend. You owe me. You owe me this. You owe me to take the rap for this, or you owe me to not. You owe me something.
Dutchie making some good ass points.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts though. That's why I'm just sitting here listening.
So nobody's thinking. Everybody's thinking inside the box, and this. No, it takes 2 to get out of some shit that 3 done got into. You get what I'm saying? So if you talked all this shit, I can't wait to tell my side. And people thought she was going to tell her side. This is her side. They did this. Was strategically planned. This is her side. Her side was, I don't remember. I plead the fifth. I need immunity. Did Tory pay for your lawyer?
Yeah.
Here's what she knew. You can't remember if you didn't see Tory shoot her, she said. I didn't see Tory shoot her. I know for a fact I didn't shoot her. I heard gunshots. I don't remember shit.
So
She saw it.
Was she even shot?
I know, that's a question too.
Megan claims that even Tory was shocked when the gun went off. In her testimony, Tory was shocked. She was shocked.
Yeah, I agree with you, man.
Everybody was shocked. So whatever happened.
No, I'm asking, was she officially shocked?
I don't think we know.
Yeah, we still don't know that yet either. But but shocked. You said shocked, but let me think. Go back to the word shocked. I want y'all to think about this. If Megan says she walked away and she got shot, now obviously it's in the back of her foot. She had to walk away, right? Yeah. Now check this out. But you say that Tory was shocked. Everybody was shocked. Now you're saying,
how do you know that if you're walking away?
Not only how do you know that,
it's crazy.
Something. Why the fuck would Tory be shocked if he?
Very, very fucking weird, man. I'm sorry.
That means Tory was shocked because, oh shit, this bitch just shot her. Oh, give me the gun. Give me the fucking gun.
When you think about it, you got Tory, a star that been a star probably like 6-7 years before Megan even got on the scene. Megan, a young girl from the hood, she lost her mother, unfortunately, and all that. And she became a star real fast, but nobody really knew who she really was.
Yeah, we didn't hear
And
about
now
those.
we starting to see the personality, the character traits, which I talk about a lot. When you
Yeah,
read a
that's
person's
a lot of
character
people
and their
definitely
Yeah.
actions,
for Megan.
and it tell you about who they are. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, I'm sorry, I'm leaning more towards Tory's story. I really am, and I'm not. I stick by my black women. I stick by the women all day.
Here's what
But
else I gotta look at. When this shit happened, remember, we don't really know, but a lot of motherfuckers in the industry know. It ain't no secret in the industry. And a lot of people distance themselves from Megan. You have Alani pulled her.
remember, Beyonce unfollowed her, and Drake unfollowed her when the whole shit came out.
A lot of people unfollowed her, and you had a few people talk shit to Tory. That's just but as time has gone on, and I'm guessing the rumor mill has moved around. Nobody likes academics, but he said that Kelsey was going to get immunity, and guess what
Somebody
happened?
like him. He get a lot of money for his people. A lot of people watching him.
Yeah, but that's my point. My point is nobody likes this dude, right? But a
Mm-hmm.
lot of shit that this dude says, that's why Young Miami's mad. He made a point, and she didn't like the point that he made,
Mm-hmm.
calling her a side chick. But if you look at the points he made, you call a spade, and in this particular situation, ain't nobody gonna win. The state of California wins because the state of California has to decide whose lawyer is better than the other lawyer. Period. So guess what? If Tory did do it and they create reasonable doubt, he gets off because they're not gonna retry it. Kelsey just had a baby. You know what I mean? So I don't know. She kept her shit real private.
Yeah,
She just had a baby though. She's postpartum right now because she says.
But do you guys believe Tory did it? Think Tory did it?
I don't think he did it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't. I here's what I think. I think that the night was so far.
Malik, you think she did it?
Nah, I don't think he did.
It ain't about she did. It's about she lied. I think she lied.
Yeah.
Here's what I think. I think that the night was so much of a drunken haze. We only know about the drugs that's on paper and the alcohol. We don't know what the fuck else they was on. And what happens when you get jealousy, pussy, alcohol, weed, dick, and money in a room? A fucking disaster.
And probably some ecstasy or Molly or coke.
Well, I said drugs. You gotta think.
But
money.
But Dutch, you know, a bigger drug is the jealousy and the people. The people, that's a big drug. These influential people that you're around all of a sudden, these stars. Tory Lanez is a star. Tory Lanez was a star before he met her. I'm just saying, like, y'all gotta realize this shit. You feel me? He a short dude, but he was a star before Megan. Megan was listening to his shit before she became a star. So that's a big intoxication for certain people. It ain't about that. You could be sober as a fuck and you meet a star and you act different. That's just how it is.
I think there's some things that Megan believes are true. I think that there was some intoxication and inebriation. It alters how you remember things. And in her mind, here's all that's going on. You have two women that are pissed. Oh, you've been fucking my best friend?
Yeah.
Now, here's one didn't know while the other one knew. Here's what Tory did that night and how this jumped off. When she started tripping with him about Kylie, Megan started tripping with him about Kylie, Tory told her, "You doing all that? You need to tell your best friend what's going on." This was in the transcripts.
Oh wow!
And if you go back to the album, he put this in his album. A lot of shit that I'm hearing in this trial was in Tory's album.
What?
Yes. I got the album when I'm a music fanatic.
I could believe that for sure.
The album after the case that he dropped because he couldn't talk about it, and that's why he kept getting slammed. And they've been trying to keep Tory from talking, and that's the biggest thing that has screwed him. And now it's coming back to bite her in the ass. They stopped this man from speaking, but they have allowed Megan to continuously speak on the case. But Tory has not been allowed to speak, and Kelsey refused to speak. So now cross-examination, they're going to get ate up on that on the cross-examination. It's going to be horrible. I want to see how the defense handles Megan, if they haven't already. Hey, Ronald Ray. Making some good points. Yeah, thank you, man. It's really bigger than what a lot of people think it is. It's really bigger and smaller. I think the media has made it into this huge thing uh, because they are celebrities. But I do think the ultimately the cover up of all of this shit has made it. I mean, we just watched what happened with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. So let's not say that a woman can't get on the fucking stage.
We can't. Yeah, that's another thing that.
Remember, I said this.
American culture.
Amber Heard. I said this when we did that. After Amber Heard,
Women lie too.
Fucking be lying, or we gonna look because that's gonna be two women that have gone.
I'm gonna indulge some. I'm gonna put y'all on some shit. Women lie too. I don't think Malika even know. Like I've been lied on deviously. Like and
yeah, but Mook, that don't mean every woman.
Women lie too. Jimmy know. Like women lie too. That's all I gotta say.
People lie.
People lie. Women,
yeah, people lie, but not every woman is a liar.
Yeah, but
not every man is a cheater. Not every woman is a liar. You know.
No, but I'm gonna say some fucked up shit. Everybody lies. Women tell the most dangerous lies.
Yes.
Y'all let that sink in. Men and women both lie. Women, men, and children lie, but women tell the most dangerous lies.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
That's the difference.
I couldn't, you know, I wouldn't, I don't want to say anything bad about my ex-wife or anybody, but what was done to me was devastating and disgusting. And you know what? I still kept my composure. But yes, I agree with you. I agree with you, Dutch. Yeah. Women can be, a woman's scorn can be very vindictive. Yes.
And women can be devious. And that jumps into our next story.
That's right, Mook. That's right, Malik. I got you, babe. I'm with you, honey. Never think that I'm against you. I'm with you.
You gotta look at the type of lies too. That the difference, men, the shit that y'all lie about.
Petty
shit.
Women
will lie and say that's your baby. That's a big ass fucking lie to tell.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a big ass lie to tell. He touched me. That's a big ass lie to tell. These are lies that
he hit me.
I'm
not sleeping with your husband, sister. That's a big ass lie to tell. As we transition,
the lies that they
you ain't kidding, babe.
Was what I'm saying.
Man.
On a man.
I think that's bizarre.
You know, or what is it? He hit me. He touched me. And the R word, touching it. You.
Yeah, definitely.
The R word. Forget about it.
Yeah.
He touches children.
Those type of accusations should be investigated.
Children. If you say she touches children versus he touches children, who the fuck do y'all think they're gonna look at first?
They looking at your ass for sure.
They're looking at men first because of the history. When they started realizing that women touch children too, think about it.
And I could,
women do that shit. People
were
like,
so Dutch, I'm gonna steer it back to the woman who slept with her sister's husband. Those were some
woman slept with her sister's husband.
Yes, and then she had kids by him, and then she found out he was a scumbag, and now the family is trying to convince the woman, the first wife, to have dealings with the children.
That's my family. I gotta get out of here, everybody. But on that note, fuck that shit.
Hell yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with that. I will see
it's
you
disgusting.
Guys.
All right, got you later.
We'll miss you. We'll miss you, baby.
I'll see you guys soon.
All right.
We're gonna get into that next topic, the YSL shit with Young Thug.
Oh yeah. Let's jump into that.
Let's briefly. We all thought Gunna was gonna tell, and unfortunately, maybe it's fortunate because we don't want no criminals. We want criminals to pay. I don't give a damn. I don't agree with killing people or doing whatever type of shit.
That's right.
But Gunna copped the deal. Jimmy, what does that mean when the guy that's involved in the RICO gets a deal where he's out? Basically, he's getting out. What does that mean?
If he's under RICO, if he's under the RICO Act,
yeah.
Well, first of all, the RICO Act is set in stone.
Not federal, though, but state.
No, it doesn't make a difference. The RICO Act, state or federal, is the same thing. But if he's under the RICO Act and he's out, then he's telling tales because there's no fucking way Look, when you go into the RICO Act, the feds or the state are saying to you, hey, you're going to do this, and you're going to go away for the rest of your fucking life unless you give us this, this, and this. And if you don't give us this, this, and this, we're going to bring you up on this charge and that charge, and then we're going to make your life a living hell, and boom. A RICO Act is a very serious thing. I've seen... your last 20 years, you've seen what happened to a lot of these guys that went on the RICO Act.
But if you're under a RICO and you get out and you're about to get out, what does that mean about you?
That means you told everybody what they needed to know, without a doubt. Look at Sammy the Bull Gravano. He went under the RICO Act. He was totally done. He was done. He was going to prison for the rest of his life until he said, what are you going to give us? And they said, hey, here's the tapes. Listen to this guy, what he thinks of you. And they knew that Gotti was going to eventually get rid of him.
It's sad that everybody already knew that Gunna. They said Gunna ain't built for that. Gunna gonna tell. Everybody knew that.
Of course, bro. Yeah.
It's kind of weird to me. It's like, wow, is there a characteristic that people could read? People know the snitch and people know the person that ain't about that life.
Of course, because, bro, the laws make it very simple for you to believe that, Mook. Marx is going to the RICO Act, right, Malik? Anybody goes under the RICO Act, you're done, man. You're done. That's it. You now have compressed yourself into a very serious situation, and you have an ultimatum. Mook, if I'm a federal prosecutor and I'm coming talking to you, I'm going to say, hey, Mook, here's your situation. And I'll make it very blunt and bleak. You're in trouble. You ain't getting out. You're done. So what are you going to give us? That's how simple it was. This guy definitely spoke a lot of, answered a lot of questions, so to say.
He had to answer questions. He had to.
He had to, man.
So do you think he's going to make it on the street?
What you say?
Do you think he's going to make it on the street?
Man,
no.
Of course, he's rich.
Yeah, but no, Mook, I don't care. Malik brought up a good point. Is he going to make it on the street? Look, did you hear what just happened on Staten Island with the Gorilla Gang?
You told me the boss.
Okay, well, the boss of the Gorilla Gang is up for 2 murders, and the courthouse is right up the street. His father was gunned. His father was just gunned right up the street, Mook, from where we were today.
So that's
right
the
up
thing
the street, about a block and a half. He was murdered, gunned down.
The thing about telling on the dead and involving dead people in your situation, it's the same thing because your family, they got family.
That's right, bro.
Suffer them consequences. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. And Malik, there's going to be a lot of people hurting from his actions, man, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So I think he told to, and that's all I gotta say about it.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
All I gotta say is Gunna's telling. And his rap career, it's over really. But he could probably write for people and all that. He's worth a lot, and everybody know how good of a rapper he is because everybody gonna.
Oh, I think he's very talented
as a writer now. He could be a writer and get paid.
Yeah, I think he's very talented.
But he can't be a superstar now. No,
not after this, man.
And then we'll close on a PSA for everybody. If you live in Georgia, the STDs have risen 17%. Between 15 and 24-year-olds. So wrap up your shit, man.
Wrap up your shit. Yeah. This is a great show, Malika. What you think?
I think it was fabulous, man. I think it was actually pretty
good. It was, you know why, Malik? Because of you, baby. You, baby. It's all you.
He's your co-host.
Without you, there ain't no show, mama. You are the shit.
Oh,
whatever you say, the shiznings.
I did not pay him. Hey, with that, y'all have a fabulous night. Thanks for joining us, and those who will catch us a little bit later, thank you for coming and checking us out. Leave comments, don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow.
And comment. But guess what? Every week we get better. And
yes, we do.
And blessed.
Appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
We love y'all. Good night, everybody.
Peace.